introduced me to the term white feminism, and I didn't
Right,
understand what that was a
right.
few years ago. And I didn't really understand where it meant lifting up women meant, of course, this is a term that is very socially acceptable. But
Right.
what does it mean if we're not really lifting up our Black sisters, our Latina sisters, our LGBTQ sisters, our differently able sisters?
And this is such an important point, Reese, because sometimes when we talk about being racially colorblind, we only talk about it in the interpersonal sense, which is what we just did. But it's also, in some ways, more important that we also don't talk about being colorblind in terms of systemic issues.
Mm,
So the
right.
the the, the difference, right, between what a white woman makes compared to a white man is a problem.
Hmm.
But what is also a problem is how much a Black woman makes compared to a white woman,
That's right.
right? And that's why it's important that we also not be colorblind as we talk about issues like feminism. It's important that we be able to tease out, here's what all women are experiencing, but here's what queer women are experiencing, and here's what immigrant women are experiencing, and here's what, that we have to be able to say that we refuse to be blinded by injustice. And we
Mm.
refuse that we are absolutely going to pay attention when one of us is treated better than someone else.
One thing in your book that I thought was so relevant, the relational defense, which is
Yeah.
something you talk about in your book, which is I know a Black person, or there's a Black person in my family, or I work with Black people. Talk to